the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. Looking at the last game for Chicago, it was a win against the Jazz. That game was a dominant performance. Always nice to win one going away, but it's just one game, and they'll be ready to go tonight. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people, the barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way. I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie. I mean, his teammates are trusting him more, giving him opportunities, trusting that the fact that he could score, and their success as a unit is also increased because of their trust in him.
You know who Freak reminds me of?
Who's that?
Me.
Oh, yeah.
And that wraps it up here. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next time.
We're live, the home of the Chicago Bulls, the United Center. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Taking a look at Sacramento. This has been a tough stretch of games for them, fellas, losing their last four.
And Kevin, things really starting to get out of control for them. I mean, this losing streak is becoming an embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse if they don't figure out a way to stop it soon.
Yeah, sometimes, though, you just need to make changes, pure and simple. Maybe you look to shake up that starting lineup, possibly a trade. But right now, clearly this team has lost confidence, and something's got to give.
Boys, nice run.
So Sacramento will get the first possession. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Collison is out there with Keith. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Cauley Stein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Kings on D, coming off that loss against the Nets.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with the road win.
And that one's good. Cauley Stein's got the opening field goal of the game for the Kings.
Nice make for him as they get the scoring started.
Yeah, he gets it going, and who knows now? You know, it might be a really big night in store for him.
Rose gets the bucket.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
About a minute played so far here in the first. And here's Collison. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Pass to Keith. Uncovered. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Chicago with the ball. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And guys, that was their night. I mean, it seemed like everything they shot went in.
It happens that way sometimes, guys. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players became contagious, and nobody was stoppable.
Here's Cauley Stein. Check in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Sanders subbed in for Rose. Now, here's Sanders. A 29-point game for him in the win against Utah.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Sanders with the ball. He's covered by Rondo. 3 on the clock. Portis. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. Here now, the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. The Bulls third.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Chicago. And here's Rondo. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here is McGee. Now Caspi. Rondo dishes to McGee. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Prince, the pass to Portis. Here's Sanders. And the Bulls with another miss. The Kings leading. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, when George Karl and I were able to chat a moment ago, he's been chewing over the best plan of attack against this defense with all that shot blocking inside. He said the big thing is we can't play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. Kevin, we'll see if they can turn the tables this time around and even the season series. Back to you.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks for the report.
You know, I think he's right to be concerned about the defense they're going up against today. I mean, it's going to take some creativity for them on offense to be able to score consistently.
I think that's their primary concern. I mean, they'd be fooling themselves if they said scoring against this D is going to be easy.
Chicago shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. The Kings have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Now here's Sessions. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Rondo, good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Kicks to Mirotic. Sanders against Rondo. Sanders' shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Looking at the Kings over the last month, let's see how they stacked up in the league statistically. 6th in second chance points, 14th in opponent field goal shooting. And as far as team rebounding numbers, not a strong suit for this year. Top 20 in the league is all.
And looking again at those second chance points, they might not be the best in that area, but it is still, I think, to their advantage in terms of the outcome of some games.
Free throw good, Sessions. And so Sessions nails both of them. Here is Sanders. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Pass to Bellinelli. Mirotic, the screen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Portis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Rondo against Sanders. Rondo, good. And the Kings lead by 3. Sanders with the ball. To the inside. Prince's shot is good.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
McGee sets the pick for Sessions. And it's McGee with the jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Now Sessions following the three-point attempt by Freak. Got a piece of it. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Prince. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Prince has got his second bucket of the night.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Jones, no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Now here's Sanders. There's the dish to Bellinelli. Back to Sanders. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And he gets it to go.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Mirotic has a wide open look. He nails it, and we're tied up. Mirotic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Rondo kicks to Sessions. McGee a screen. Sessions dishes to McGee. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Tayshaun Prince. The Kings have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
That's good from McGee. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Sanders passes to Portis. Takes the 13-footer. Nice jump shot. Good. Portis has got 6.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Now here's Rondo. He has 6. McGee sets the pick for Rondo. Dishes it to Sessions. Shot clock at 5. Here's McGee. No good. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Bulls lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. and the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's happened in NBA history. Pau talked about the joy of sharing the NBA stage with his brother Mark.
It's like a dream come true. It's hard to really picture it. I'm just proud to be Mark's brother, and I'm proud of what he's become as a basketball player and as a man.
Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way two of them, sons of medical professionals. Quarter going back here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for them. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Rudy Gay is out there with Terrence Jones. Then there's Cauley Stein. Then it's Keefe, and it's Collison in at the point guard position. Butler attacking. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Butler's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Chicago. Collison against Sanders. Gay outside. They set the pick. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Come on, y'all.
Sacramento shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. The free throw drops for Gabe. Taj Gibson's checked in for Jones. Gibson passes to Keefe. 5 to shoot. The drive by Gay. Can't hit the step back jump shot.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz got down to business. He had 29 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. This game of his was just a standout, all-around display of basketball. Coaches love to see that, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Now, here's Collison. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. The drive by Collison misses the layup. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Sanders, finishes the break with a slam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Another miss by Sanders.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Collison with it. Butler covering. Down low. Stolen by Noah. And here's Sanders. He has 6. He dishes it to Gasol. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Tipped away. Gibson with the steal. Here's Collison. From 12 feet out, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Collison's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
He's checked in for Sanders.
Come on, Chicago.
Now Rondo. 6 points for him. McGee a screen. Outside Rondo. He kicks to Jones. Caspi for three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
The feed now to Mirotic. And again, no good by Chicago.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Now here's Sessions. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And the rejection by Sanders. Inside. Here's Mirotic. Back to Sanders. Portis, the pass to Bellinelli. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. Here's Mirotic. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Clippers, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Kings, just way behind.
And checking out Sacramento, they haven't made any of the strides they were hoping to see prior to the season. Again, hanging around at the bottom of the standings.
Yeah, it's full makeover time now, guys. I'm sure they've learned their lesson that this roster is not one that can sustain any kind of success in today's NBA.
Butler, he's checked in for Tayshaun Prince. And the second free throw, good. The Kings trail by 8. Rondo kicks to Caspi. There's the pass to Jones. Fades away. And he gets it to go. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Shots good by Butler.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Jones with the screen on Sanders. Outside, Jones. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
And Sanders, here we go. Passes it to Portis. Outside Butler. Screened by Sanders. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Sanders. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Kings trail by 5. Outside Rondo. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. McGee sets the pick for Sessions to the left wing. Lets it go with the 3. Bellinelli pulls it in. Here's Sanders. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sanders has got 5 points in the quarter.
Perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Bulls out front. They're up by 8. We're going to step away briefly, but
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. We got a spectacular boost from the guys coming off the bench, and that's huge because it should leave us with nothing but fresh legs as we get deep into this game. On the fast break is where we showed the most signs of life. When we pushed it, we were able to catch them on their heels a few times. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You gotta like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what...
Terrence is checked in for the Bulls. Sanders comes in for Tony Snell. Terrence Jones is checked in for Sacramento. Rondo comes in for Keith. Sanders, he's in at shooting guard. Jimmy Butler is out there with Mirotic. And it's Rose. And it's Gasol. And at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Gay outside. Tips it. It's good on the putback. That's 7 points for Terrence Jones.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
Yeah, and that's what happens, though, when you do your work early in terms of getting the good position.
The Kings trail by 17. Collison kicks to Gibson. Sacramento moving it around. Jones against Gasol. Jones dishes to Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got his 4th assist in this one. Good looking screen by Gasol. Rose double teamed. Sanders against Rondo. And Sanders kicks to Gasol. With the fadeaway. And it's good. Gasol's got 6 points in the quarter.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Rose against Collison. He feeds it to Gibson. Collison, the pass to Gibson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Been a solid outing for Gibson. He's got 10 points and 3 blocks.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Gibson. Chicago making a switch here. Bellinelli's checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Caspi, he's checked in for Gay. And Sessions subbed in for Darren Collison. He hits both from the stripe. Chicago leading by 15. And Sanders kicks to Gasol. Gasol, a screen on Sessions. To the inside. Here's Sanders. The shot is off. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Chicago's gone 1-2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bellinelli dishes to Sanders. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Sanders has got 11. The Kings trail by 17. Rondo kicks to Caspi. Here's Jones. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And here are the Bulls now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Sanders passes to Gasol. Gasol a screen. Bellinelli dishes to Mirotic. Here's Gasol. That's tipped. Here is Caspi, defended by Butler. And Gibson kicks to Rondo. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Bulls in second.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Sanders against Rondo. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Now here's Sanders. 11 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Bellinelli for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Yeah, just an amazing game when they met them last time out. Talk about a photo finish.
Yeah, really. And when we say every point counts, we mean it. I mean, that game came down to who made their free throws.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Sanders against Rondo. The 11-footer. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 13 points for Freak. The Kings trail by 15. And it's Rondo penetrating. The layup missed.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Sanders against Rondo. And that one's good.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Outside, Jones. Now here's Sessions. Bellinelli is covering. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Butler. 15th in free throw percentage. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he deserves a lot of credit for being such a clutch free throw shooter. It's not a glamorous part of the game, but we know how incredibly important it is.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. That one is no good.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Shots good by Butler.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Rondo kicks to Jones. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
And they double up Butler. Here's Mirotic. Another one falls for Chicago.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
The Kings trail by 18. Sessions passes to Caspi. Gibson against Mirotic. Shots good by Gibson.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Butler attacking. Mirotic dishes to Butler. Tries again. Rebound by Caspi.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Feeds to Sessions. Beyond the arc. And he gets it to go. Sessions has got 5. 27 seconds left to play in the third. Rondo against Sanders. Pass to Portis. And he banks in the layup. 10 points for him.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Down low. And it's blocked by Mirotic. Sanders with the ball. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bulls lead by 15. And we're coming right back after this break to get... Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Kings trail by 15 on the floor for Sacramento. They've got Collison. Jones is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Cauley-Stein. And it's Keith in at the 2.
You know, that's hard to explain, that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Chicago leading by 15. And here's Sanders. Over in the corner, Rose. Stolen. Here's Collison, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
They've also done a lot of good work in the post tonight. That's certainly been an advantage as well.
And Sanders kicks to Mirotic. Rose goes in, and yes, sir, that one drops. Rose has got 9 points now in just the second half.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel. And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Kicks it to Snell. At the elbow, it's Noah. Here's Sanders. That one a little long. The Kings trail by 12. Collison, the pass to Jones. No good. Great defense that time from Noah. And for the Bulls, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Keith passes to Collison. Pass to Jones. To the left wing. Sacramento moving it around. Clock at 6. The drive by Collison. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Snell dishes to Noah. Outside Rose. Shoots from 12. And the jumper falls for him. Rose has got 20.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
A drive by Collison. There's the dish to Jones.
Take a look at what Jones has done. He has 11 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
At the line for the Bulls, Terrence Jones. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. Pau Gasol's checked in for Mirotic. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Bulls leading by 15. Snell kicks to Sanders. Another steal. The drive by Collison. Another shot. Jones, no luck.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Keefe against Rose. Jones kicks to Collison. Drops in the layup for two.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
For Chicago, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. And the Kings making a change here. McGee's checked in. The Kings trail by 15. McGee is screen. McGee is screen on Sanders. There's a good screen. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Clearly a mental lapse and at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time. But it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
Here is Sanders. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Right at the free throw line. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here is Keefe. Rebound collected by Snell. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist from Sanders. Sanders has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. The drive by Collison, and Sanders pulls it down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
3 on 3. Here's Gay. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
The Bulls leading by 15. Rose goes in. Stolen by McGee. Here is Keefe. Dishes to Collison. The baseline J. And again, it's Sacramento converting. Here's Rose. To the middle. Here's Sanders. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 19 points for Freak.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's McGee. Misses off the left iron. Bulls have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Gay outside. Good.
Rudy Gay.
Now Rose. Inside. And the dunk by Sanders.
Big time finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim, too, just for good measure.
Yeah, but guys, nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating every now and then.
The drive by Collison and the rejection by Sanders. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Bulls making a switch here. Butler's checked in, and a change for the Kings. Taj Gibson's checked in for JaVale McGee. They set the screen. Gay outside. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Joakim Noah at the line for the Bulls. shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw.
What a performance from Joakim Noah here. He's got 15 rebounds and 2 steals as well. What a force he's been in the paint.
And he's gotten himself into the air, Clark, so often, blocking shots and getting rebounds.
The shot from 20 feet away. No good from Gasol. The Kings trail by 18. Here is Keefe. Outside Collison. Again, the miss by the Kings. To the paint, here's Gasol, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Gasol drops 2. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Kings. Now here's Gasol. Sanders with the ball. A fader. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
The drive by Rondo. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Sanders passes to Noah. Keefe against Butler. He dishes it to Gasol. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Keefe passes to Cauley-Stein. Here is Keefe. Sacramento moving it around. Rondo drives in, and the rejection by Sanders. Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Five to shoot. Gay can't hit.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
The Kings trail by 20. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Gibson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Sanders kicks to Gasol. Gibson with the steal. Rondo against Butler. Keefe passes to Rondo. 13 feet away. Jump shot is good that time. Rondo's got 4 points this quarter. The Bulls leading by 18. Now the feed to Snell. He kicks to Gasol. Pulls it from the elbow. Got a hand on it. Here's Keefe. Rebound collected by Snell. Snell's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Sanders with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Here's Snell. The pass to Sanders. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Kings trail by 18.
The Kings.
Timeout. Start it.
some information for us, Doris.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He focused on their offense and said to his guys, make the extra pass. Don't try to play hero ball and do it by yourself. That ends up leading to bad shots. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there. Looking at the numbers for Rudy Gay, he has 14 points and 4 assists.
Fundamentals have been on display. He's just done it all today. The passing and also knocking down his threes.
And that's exactly what they've needed from him, those two things.
Here's Sanders. And the Bulls with another miss.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot. Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you've come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Minutes.
1:58 left in the game. Noah up on top. Snell from outside. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Noah's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Rondo, good.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Here's Gasol, and it's in off the backboard. Gasol's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bulls.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And playing this team only twice on the year, they have to feel good about their strategy and execution, as tonight they complete a season series sweep against the Kings.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Derrick Rose. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Just 5 to shoot. And here's Prince outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Rondo dishes to Caspi. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. McGee. It's rebounded by Portis. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. Gasol kicks to Bellinelli. Here's Portis. Here's Sanders. Bucket's good.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the